PMR to you, the listener. I am showing the world that I still have the skills I learnt years before I began this journey. I've been trying to remember the basic drumming skills that I learnt even longer ago than that. Now, some of it is still there, but a lot is harder to remember. Now, I will become a good drummer the same way that I am improving the radio skills that I still have. And of course, with driving skills, even though medically I'm not allowed to drive, I still have all those driving skills I've learnt over the years. They don't go away just because I'm going through transition. Okay, we've got, what have we got to do now? We've still got to answer your triple trivia questions, which we shall do quite soon, really. Yes, we will. And that will come along after the primers tell us about being together 24/7. Oh yes, it's that time again. It's triple trivia time again, and we're going to answer those 3 questions that we gave you at the top of the show. And yes, we have the easy one, the hard one, and the stinker. Can you score 6 points and be a trivial champ? Well, let's find out if you did. Okay, your easy questions. How many holes in a ring donut? And please remember, I did say that there are no trick questions. Well, there aren't, because in one ring donut, you have 1 hole straight through the middle. Yes, you do. Okay. See, I'm not counting the holes where the dough rises and that when it gets cooked and that. I'm not counting all the holes inside. No, it's just the one hole in the middle. That's the only one we want to know about. All right, now, oh, right. I think we've answered that one. Right, fine. 1 point you have there for that. And the hard one, the hard question for 2 points. Which Formula One racing driver was given the last rights before his championship winning season? Well, that was Niki Lauda back in the 70s when there was an accident at one of the circuits and safety wasn't the big thing that it is these days at Formula One. And I remember seeing it when Niki Lauda's car burst into flames and he was trapped in the cockpit. James Hunt stopped the car and the race ended up stopping without the official permission, and James Hunt tried to get him out of the car and he just couldn't get in there. He couldn't get the buckle to undo on his harness, and poor Niki Lauda was trapped there and severely burnt, and it was thought that he was going to die. The world thought that the burns had done so much damage that the world thought that he was going to die, and he was given the last rights. 2 years later he was world champion. Great stuff, that. And the stinker for 3 points. Yes, the stinker for 3 points. Sean Connery starred in which Hitchcock classic after making Goldfinger? That, of course, was Marnie, is what that was. Now here's Shiner 22 and telling us about pollution. No, will you behave yourself and wait till I finish?
And said, are you crazy? If everyone in the world did like you, there'd be a mountain a little piled up to the moon. Outraged by the amount of waste dumped in the ocean, strangling the world in a coat of pollution. Flush the rest of my paint down the drain. I scrub my hands and watch the tube again. Pollution, before you blame anyone, you gotta look closer to spread the fertilizer on my withered lawn, water till evening from the break of dawn. Why it causes a fuss, I just cannot tell. The little I use can't dry out any well. Pollution, before you blame anyone, you gotta look closer to home. Before you blame anyone, you gotta look closer to home. Many a little makes a bigger love, so we are told. In this saying of I'm not sanctimonious, I'm definitely no Mr. Nice. Somehow we must all realize this can't go on anymore. Pollution, no. Before you blame anyone, you gotta look closer to home. Pollution, no. Before you blame anybody, you gotta look closer to home. Yeah, closer to home.
That's Shiner 22 and the Pollution Gnome. And that's a sick tune coming in there. I'm going to say ta-ra for now. And we'll catch you next time here on Planet Mass on PMR. And yes, more shows up and down all over the place. Ta-ra for now.